Welcome to the Harris Show. I'm your host, Jamal Radio Raheem. I'm with my sister, co-host, Angie Ang.
What's up? What's up?
You know, we talk about everything. That's what we do.
Everything.
Nick Cannon, he said some shit that I was like, I'm curious what people think. He basically said, just sum it all up, monogamy isn't healthy. Is what I got from that thing. It's a whole article. It's out. Go read it if you want. But he basically said monogamy isn't healthy. So what is your thoughts on that?
As someone who appreciates monogamy, it's healthy. I mean, maybe not for him. It's not healthy, but for me, it's definitely healthy. But some people really can't fathom the idea of being with one person for the rest of their life. I get that. So it's not healthy for him. It's not healthy for him. But he shouldn't be saying like monogamy in general, because some people literally only want to be with one person for the rest of their life, and that's fine. So Nick Cannon, I mean, granted, look at what he's doing, populating the earth. So I get it, Nick, but it's healthy for me. Listen, dating out here is not fun. To do that multiple times, I feel like that would be fucking like miserable. Like niggas ain't shit. So bitches ain't either. But
just say people. Why they gotta be?
You're right. You're right. People ain't shit. And yeah, so when you find one good person, shit, I'm trying to lock it down. I ain't trying to be doing too
much. Okay. I think. Oof. How am I gonna phrase this? Let me think about this as somebody whose girlfriend is in the room next door. I think monogamy as a whole is stupid. As somebody, well, I don't even know how to. I think monogamy as a whole is stupid, but it's still something that I think some people want, and it's acceptable to want what you want. I don't give a damn what you want. Like, if you want to be with one person for the rest of your life, then be with that one person for the rest of your life.
Right.
Because no matter what type of relationship, that doesn't make that relationship easy. Like, even if you're in a poly relationship, being with multiple people, you still got to find a way to devote the amount of time to all the partners you're going to be with. That's still difficult. That's still hard. Either monogamy is hard, being single is hard, life is hard, relationship is hard. Like, I like being single probably ain't the most healthiest either then. Like, because like you're always gonna like be like, dang, what about this person? What about that person? Being in a relationship with one person, you see somebody, like if I see Beyonce and she slid in my DMs, like I'm like, damn, could have had Beyonce. Like, you gotta, like, it's hard. I think all of it is hard. I think that it's individual based.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, for him, sure, it's unhealthy.
How you define your relationship too. Some people might say like, "Oh, I'm monogamous," but we like have an open relationship. Is that monogamy? To them, it is. To me, it probably would be. Or we're poly, but like they're dating one person at one, like right now, but they like see themselves as a poly relationship. Like, it however y'all define it, whatever makes you happy. Don't listen to like Nick Cannon or Oprah or
because I refuse to be in a relationship and a nigga tell me, Nick Cannon said this monogamy thing is unhealthy, so I guess we got like no.
I refuse to be in a relationship where somebody is telling me what my relationship is. The only people who define my relationship is me and the person that I'm with, or the people that I'm with, whoever, whatever. Y'all not tell me how my relationship is and what is healthy.
Everyone has their own. That's why I'd be like, I'm staying out of it because it's none of my fucking business.
Because healthy in somebody else's relationship ain't healthy in your relationship. Like, if you don't talk shit and you dating me, it's probably gonna be kind of hard. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah.
You know, even if you're like a quiet person, eventually you're gonna learn how to talk shit dealing with me.
Yeah.
You might not use it all the times that you can use it, but you're gonna have them thoughts. You're gonna be thinking it. Like when somebody do some shit, you're gonna think it. You're not gonna say it. And then you're gonna be probably mad at yourself that you thought it. But like you gotta like you tolerate what you can tolerate.
Yeah.
What makes you happy makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people saying what makes like what is not healthy or what is not happiness or whatever makes you happy makes you happy.
I mean the standards like you shouldn't be getting beat on and type of shit like that.
Yeah, but that's like if you but like that's like common shit. That's like human decency stuff. That's not even like relationship stuff. That's like a decent human being shouldn't be putting their hands on you.
Yeah.
And harming you. That ain't nothing to do with relationships. Like if I'm like happy, like working my job, making minimum wage, and my girl is happy, and we happy, then mind your business. I don't give a fuck what y'all think. I don't want her friends or people's friends or my friends to be like, you know, you should be owning a house by 33, or you should be doing this. Like, just shut up. Are we happy? Don't come here ruining a happy fucking day.
Yeah.
Let us be happy. Like niggas come out here and say what they want to say, harming your relationship.
Different things work for different people. That's just how I get by.
Folks.
Yep.
Like mind your business. We need to normalize minding your damn business. That's what we need to do. Normalize it. Normalize not adding your 2 cents to something that you don't need to be adding it to. We need to normalize that. Because people are thinking on stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. Ain't got nothing to do with them. And we saying this as people who got a podcast. Like Nick Cannon, he got like 25 baby mamas. You know what though? That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know, I'ma always give my opinion, but at the end of the day, I don't expect this man to follow what I'm saying or care about what I'm saying, because it makes him happy. He want to spread his seed like that? Go ahead. You don't want to wear condoms? I get it, Nick. I understand.
Listen, like that's on him. But for me, monogamy is very, very healthy.
You know,
that's all I'm saying.
Do you feel me? Yeah. No matter what relationship you get in, it's gonna be hard. Though.
Yeah.
Moving along to something that I don't even know how to phrase it. We're just gonna talk. Do you think that people who? All right, let me get back context. So I did this podcast called "Waving the Red Flag." Great podcast. They were discussing Isaiah Rashad's sex tape or allegedly sex tape, because I'm not watching that, being leaked, and they're saying it was a crime to watch the sex tape. I'm curious to what you believe. It's gonna get into a whole bunch of. I got a lot of questions, but I'm curious to what you think on that initial.
Is it a crime to watch it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm very conflicted. Like, if it just pop up on my timeline, I accidentally click on it. Is it a crime? I don't know. I think it's very wrong to even, but like if it's different from someone like putting their own shit out and be like, this is my shit, then if I watch it, it's cool. But if it's like someone really got exposed, like in that situation, like him being exposed like that, like it just feels wrong to watch that. Yeah. I don't think necessarily a crime. It just morally doesn't feel right for me to watch something like that, especially like him being outed and stuff. Like it just didn't sit right with me.
Yeah. I kind of think it is a crime. I think it's a crime to watch something, but that I think it's a crime to watch something that people didn't post, like revenge porn type of stuff. I think that's a crime to watch it. But I don't think it's just a crime because it's Isaiah Rashad, and he's possibly been outed as a part. Well, he could be bisexual. I don't know why people just assume he's gay, but he could be outed part of that community. I don't think that it's only a crime because of that. Because I think that when it's not famous people, you go and it'd be like people like leaking like them having sex with their ex and stuff like that. I think that is a crime, and I think people who are watching that they're also, it's weird, but I think they are committing a crime. Well, whether like intentionally or not watching it, it still kind of feels like a crime. That's why I don't watch. I mean, it's a little TMI, but whatever. I don't watch sex tapes of celebrities or anybody like that. And then when I watch my nasty videos, if it says sex tape in the title, it kind of like I don't feel like doing what I gotta do to it.
The hesitation. I don't feel like I'm gonna just be. I don't feel like being my meat. Jamal, you could have worded that so much.
I mean, I don't feel like masturbating to something like that. Sex tape or like titles of stuff matters to me. Like I honestly, I mean, I want to stop watching nasty videos, but that's for a different reason. It ain't nothing to do with like the people in it, to be honest. I just feel like they don't get paid properly until they and all the stuff that happens. Like if they fix that, I'm back. You feel me? Like I never left. But I honestly feel like the titles of stuff matters. Like it would be like stepsister bang stepbrother.
Yeah, that's so weird.
All those type of things are like weird to me. And I just think that's nasty. That like people are literally searching that up. And I know it's not actual stepbrother smashing stepsister or stepmom smashing whatever. And I understand some people just click on the video because they be seeing some big titties and they don't care. Like I get all of that, but I think the whole industry is kind of weird. And I also, when I thought about this, I like the Nelly stuff happened. Literally the day I wrote this down, the Nelly thing happened, and people were talking about his wee size, right? And I thought to myself, that's body shaming. And I was like, why is that not talked about more?
I think, I don't know, for me, I wasn't even thinking of it like that. I was kind of like, that's fucked up for the woman who's in that video. For him to do some shit like that.
Oh, is there? I thought, okay.
It didn't get leaked. He posted it on accident.
Full disclosure, I didn't see. I thought he just posted his wee on accident.
No, he posted a girl giving him head.
Okay.
So for me, I was like, that poor woman is now blasted.
What I saw is like, you know, threads where it just be like memes and people talking about his wee size. And then there was like, people were like, oh, this is why Ashanti left and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like,
they definitely
body shaming though. Like, and it don't get talked about enough. Like when people think of body shaming, they only talk about like when it comes to women.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely a double standard because niggas when their wee gets exposed, it's gonna get talked about.
Even if it's like big or small,
it's in the group chat getting talked about. Okay,
and it's like no, it's not even just the group chat; it's on social media getting talked about. And I'm like, that's weird because I never looked at it as body shaming until recently. I guess like a couple.
It was weird because it was like Little Fizz, Nelly, and Isaiah Rashad all in 1 week.
So I knew, like, I saw the reactions to Nelly on TikTok. So that's why I thought he just posted his wee on accident. Yeah, I didn't know
he posted it on his story on accident. But then I was just kind of like, how do you accident? I don't know, because
I know how you can accidentally send something. I absolutely understand that.
No, I'm talking about how do you accidentally post it on your story?
Yeah, I understand.
You have to click post.
Because some people try to send stuff to their private stuff.
Oh, like their close friends.
That's why I don't have any of those things. Granted, I'm not sending my dick to anybody either, but like there's certain things that I've sent to people and it's like, oh, I'm glad it was a text message. Instead of like, what if this was sent on social media and the close friends on accident?
Yeah.
I can see how you can accidentally do that. But I would never send anything like that on social media anyway, because I don't want Facebook to have my wee forever archived.
Right.
That's not something I would want. But like the whole fat shaming and slut shaming and shaming in general, body shaming is really something that like I made like a 360. I've come around completely, like, because and to be honest, we only talk about shaming really when it's women who are bigger. Because what they did to Coi Leray about her being so skinny, that is body shaming too. And people defended a little bit, but they should have went way harder, just how they would go for like a bigger person. Because she was getting like killed. And I was like, yo, that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Because that shouldn't be tolerated in all instances. But like men, we get body shamed for stuff all the time. You know,
I mean, yeah. I can't even like be like, no, yeah, y'all do.
Men get body shamed, like, and we get body shamed with something that we can't even control. Like, wee size, you can't control that. I say wee too. I don't like saying dick.
I know. This sounds
like, why do you say wee so much?
I always say wee.
Sounds disgusting.
Or sausage.
I don't say sausage because that's too close to food. I don't want to say like, yeah, that sausage is good, and then like so, I say wee. But like we get shamed for stuff like that, and it's like, yo, you can't even control that. You know, I wonder honestly, like what people actually say about like what they really think, because like also I'd be seeing like people like fat shaming like a woman or a man, and I'm like, y'all know damn well if that person talked to you, you would give it up.
Listen, I be telling people swear like big girls get no love, but there be niggas in the bed rubbing on their belly. Okay, like cut it out. They just be capping.
Big girls get love. Like
little skinny niggas get love. Like
skinny girls with no body get love.
Exactly.
Small wee niggas get love. Everybody get love out here. Because people act like,
that's why I said there's somebody for everybody. Because
I want that 10-inch and blah blah blah, 6-pack, 6'5". Shit, everybody want that. What the fuck? You want Superman? Because that's what you asking for. Oh, I want Superman. Yeah, and I want a girl with triple D's, booty like Meg Thee Stallion, face like Beyonce. What? Like, and you created a player? That's what it is. You created.
That's what it is. They was on NBA too long.
Like, yo, this real life, people aren't built like that.
Yeah.
Real life, the girls would be like, oh, I'm gonna use my height, for instance. The amount of girls that talked to me and said, I would never date somebody who's not 6 foot or never do anything with somebody who's not 6 foot. Something happened. And I ain't 6 foot. So
how tall are you? Like 5'11"?
It don't matter.
5'10".
What you doing?
I'm saying it's pretty close to 6 foot.
It don't matter though.
I don't think people know what 6 foot is.
Girls don't know. I've been saying this for the longest. Girls don't know what 5'10" is or 5'11" is. Girls know what 6 feet is, but they don't know what 5'10" is. So if you tell a girl, if you're 5'8" and you tell a girl you're 5'10", she don't know.
Cap. No. I had someone tell me they're 5'7".
Yeah, and you're like,
I mean, I had someone tell me they're 5'10" and they're 5'7", and I definitely know. Well, because I know what 5'10" looks like.
Yeah. but like the average girl, unless they're like 6 foot or 5'10" or whatever, a taller girl, I guess, they're not gonna really know. Girls don't know what 5'10" is. They really don't.
I can't tell you what 5'7" and 5'8" look like. Like if I look at someone, I can't really tell you height in general, but like I know I'm like, okay, you're like the height of my dad. My dad is this height. Like I can do it like that, but I can't be like, oh no, that's a 6 foot. Like I just.
But people say they won't do certain things with people. They be capping. Girls be like, oh, he needs this wee needs to be this big. Like why are you doing all that? Like one, biologically, your body don't need something that big. You can fit something this big and still get what you need. So stop capping. Like stop it.
Yeah.
You know, I saw all them girls shaming Nelly, knowing if Nelly slid in their DMs, they will be in his sheets.
I think it's just like maybe people.
It's cool. That's what
built this idea of what it probably looked like and was disappointing.
But it's always like with the men that get that. That's the thing. Like I'm probably gonna get killed. Because they ain't gonna say anything about a woman saying these things. I'm probably gonna get killed for being like men get body shamed too. But it's just weird to me that like it's like performative. People get on the internet and like they perform and say all these things. Knowing if it was like when a woman's like body get leaked, like in the news leak, and then like if a man comments on them, he's gonna get called all type of things. Don't get dragged through the internet. But let a man wee get leaked and women commenting, nobody's gonna defend that man. There'll be like 3 people in there and they're gonna get called pick-me's and all type of things. Don't go to social media for validation, people.
Yeah, no, truly. Not go to social media for validation.
Like I'm never gonna like if I need to be humble, I'll just post a picture of myself and then let social media do what they need to do. Because nobody's ever gonna tell you, unless you're like an established celebrity, like Sweetie gets hate. Look, like Sweetie is a beautiful woman. Niggas call her ugly.
That's what I'm saying. I just be like, all right.
Like, all right. She ain't even my type. See what I did there? Sweetie's not even my type because I like darker complexion. You know, Justine Scott.
But you're not gonna lie and say she ugly.
But she ain't ugly.
Yeah.
And if she slid, I'm sliding. You feel me? But she ain't ugly. Like she ain't never been ugly. People be like, oh, she got surgery. She wasn't ugly before then.
Yeah, that's true.
She's always been pretty. And like we can go down a list of people. Like some people ain't comfortable in their sexuality. I get it. Whatever. I'm too comfortable, I think. like Nelly, no matter his wee size, I didn't see. That nigga's an attractive man. Y'all women are sliding. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, Nelly's a beautiful man.
Like, y'all sliding. Like, why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? Stop shaming people for their bodies. Stop shaming people. Because you don't know what they
Especially if you're not touching it.
Or especially if
you're getting nowhere near it. Why does it concern you?
If you shame me, you better be the baddest thing walking. Because I am going to dissect you and I would do it if you did it to me on the internet, I'm doing it to you on the internet. And I don't care about the backlash. I'm personally not big enough to worry about something like that. Personally, it probably gave me a lot of followers that I don't want, like the Kevin Samuels type of dude.
Yeah.
But if you try to disrespect me on a public platform, you getting disrespected on a public platform. And you better have your stuff on point because I'm looking. I have time to go through and find something when it comes to disrespect. I might be busy, I might be at work, but if you disrespect me, I have time. I would be like, let me go to the bathroom. I would find what I need to dissect
Oh my God.
Fucking disrespect me or my family or my friends or just Black people in general, to be honest, because I really don't tolerate that either.
Yeah.
But stop fat shaming people, stop body shaming people. I guess those are the same thing. Yeah. All right. We gotta move up. We gotta move it off of that to something that has nothing to do with any of that, because I don't want to finish with that. So, what have you been listening to?
Ooh, okay. I don't know why, but I just started getting on this Rod Wave. Specifically the song Letters from Houston. Have you heard it?
I listen to Rod Wave. They all sound the same.
I like his sound. I really, really like Rod Wave. So I've been listening to a lot of, I've been having that song on repeat. So Rod Wave has been added. And then for some reason, I have been listening to all this old ass, early 2000s R&B. It's just getting me back good ass memories. So that's what I've been listening to. Watching Euphoria, because that shit is good as fuck. I ain't gonna say nothing because
I ain't seen it.
You ain't there yet. Euphoria.
It finishes.
Huh?
You're gonna watch it finishes, then I'm gonna watch it like we did last season.
I think there's only 1 or 2 more episodes left in the season. But I've been watching a lot of documentaries. I know you probably don't care, but I watched this Bill Cosby documentary. Whew! It's on Showtime. That shit was crazy. It kind of went from from him being him as a younger actor and comedian, all this, and then they're saying the good he's done for Black people. And then it that was probably the first episode, and the next 3 episodes was just fucking him up, ripping through all his shit, going through cases, and whoo, it was good. It was good. I was like, Cecilia told me to watch it, and I was like, no, I don't want to watch anything else Bill Cosby. I'm tired of the nigga. I recommend that one though. It's really good.
I'm not a big Cosby guy.
Me either. But it's some of the shit, I'm he's been getting away with this shit for a long time.
He's got interviews talking about Quaaludes and stuff like that.
That's what the documentary was bringing up. All his interviews, his books, his fucking. Whew, I was like, this man. Yeah. But they're also saying how everything he's done, positive, it just took away from it and all that shit. I was
not to get in that, we are talking about what we're watching, but Bill Cosby had the Cosby Show for a generation of people meant a lot because of it showed a certain image. I never really rocked with the Cosby Show because it seemed too perfect, and I don't seem like a Black family in America. I can never really get behind it, but I also never could get behind Bill Cosby because he said a comment about names of people. He was talking about don't name these ghetto names and. As somebody who named Jamal, that kind of rubs me the wrong way because it's
I'm sure.
It's so we should name ourselves because we should worry about what white people think. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, he's had a lot of problematic things.
All the cussing and comedy, he had an issue with profanity, Eddie Murphy type of stuff. There's a lot. So, but I'm never gonna discredit what he's also done for Black people.
Right.
But you can 2 things can be true. But. All right, what else are you watching?
Okay, I'm watching a lot of documentaries. I'm watching this cult one. I guess it's one of the cults that did the biggest mass suicide. Called Heaven's Gate.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm watching a lot of documentaries. And I've been watching Amazing World of Gumball every day. I don't know why. I watch it at night. So yeah, obviously my crime shows, I'm always gonna watch that, but that's what I've been on. But I gotta catch up on Euphoria. I'm behind. But
damn, how much free time you got? You just named 20 shows and
I squeeze it in.
God damn, you got time from homework?
I squeeze it in. It's all about balance. You gotta find free time.
Well, okay. What I've been listening to, I listen to a lot of music, especially the Radio Raheem tapes out on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, SoundCloud, all that stuff. But I listen to, I recently, this might sound, I've been getting into Tinashe.
That's crazy.
Tinashe's music, listen, she should be bigger.
I was just having a conversation about her.
Tinashe should be bigger. I don't understand why she is not bigger. She is talented and her music is really good. Like, I see a lot of people like standing for like Normani, and I get it. She needs her justice too. But Tinashe got them projects out that are great. Her new song, Naturally, by the time this comes out, it's probably been out for like 3 weeks. But that song is a banger. Her projects are good. I went and dived into all of her music because somebody on TikTok that I follow always talks about Tinashe. And I'm like, all right, I listen to like certain songs, but let me actually listen to all her projects. Bangers. Bangers. I don't know how she's not bigger.
Yeah, someone was like telling me what they listen to, and they're like, I listen to a lot of Tinashe, and I was like, Tinashe, and they're like her music is really good, and I'm like, it doesn't really go back.
Tinashe is fire. I listen to a lot of like recently. I've been kind of on like my same old like. I've been listening to a lot of like old school 2000s hip hop, T-Pain in particular. Like I made a playlist on T-Pain, like songs featuring T-Pain, because I was listening to a lot of T-Pain. Big Crit is somebody I've always listened to. I go through these little waves where I listen to like one of his like old mixtapes that aren't on the streaming services, or they are now. I guess I didn't have them on when they were on the streaming services. They're on my like computer and stuff like that. Pink Sweat, his album is pretty good.
Is it? I haven't listened.
He got like JoJo on it, not JoJo. Oh, she might be on it. Tori Kelly's on it. Black's on it.
I love Tori Kelly.
Black's on it. It's good. Sabrina Claudia, I think is her name. She's on there. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good.
It's only 8 songs. Damn.
Yeah, it's good. But Mac Ayers. I'm gonna talk about 2 artists before I get into his Mac Ayers. The reason why I want to talk about Mac Ayers is because I disrespected Mac Ayers. I said he was trash, and I disrespected him. What I didn't realize is the person I was disrespecting was somebody who did a cover of Mac Ayers' song. That was Mac Ayers. So that dude is tight, you know what I'm saying? He a white boy, you know, but he make good R&B. He make that like that, it's like kind of like, dang, who can I describe it as? It's like a certain, like, if you like Thundercat type of energy, type of music, like, the vocals aren't going to be like Mariah Carey, but they're like, it's good. He can sing. And the last person, I just listened to Jasmine Sullivan's album. The deluxe.
Issa's fucking tell had me cracking up.
I was like, dang, that dude gave you whack weedy. And then she was like,
I'm glad I was
I was like, oh. And I was mad to that day. I missed my bus to get to work. I didn't miss that shit. Never showed up. So I had an Uber. And I was like already hot, and then I was listening to it, like, ain't shit.
Shit had me cracking up.
Oh, it's Saba. Saba's the last one. I know Jasmine Sullivan was supposed to be the last one. Saba's album, fantastic. Saba, I'm going to see you. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but I'm going to see you. I know I ain't supposed to be going to concerts and stuff like that, but I'm going to see Saba. I don't care. Fantastic. Now, what we've been watching, because I said we, because like I can't watch anything by myself, because but Southside, Southside, that show, it's on HBO Max. Hilarious.
I watched a couple episodes.
Hilarious. Yeah. Superstore, we watched Superstore. We watched like a whole bunch of Superstore too. That show is hilarious. If you like The Office, you will like Superstore, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's not the same mockumentary type of style, but it's the same type of humor. Abbott Elementary.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Quinta. Good.
I forgot to mention that one. Yeah.
Good writing.
Mm-hmm.
I see what they're doing. You know.
Good writing for sure.
I see what y'all doing.
You saw that last episode?
I didn't see the last episode. I saw. What was the last episode you saw?
With her boyfriend.
Oh no, not yet. I
Okay.
didn't see we're an episode behind.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
But the cast too is amazing.
God,
that cast,
the principal.
She's hilarious. The principal's hilarious.
She always says some some slick shit. I'm like, oh my God.
She be hitting on the dude from Everybody Hates Chris.
Oh my God.
We've been watching that. We've been watching, what is that show? What is it called? It has the girl from Nailed It. Nicole Byers in it. What is the name of the show?
I have no idea.
We watched that in Abbott Elementary. We watched that the same day. It's basically about a group of people. They're like friends. They always meet up at this bar.
Oh, Grand Crew.
Grand Crew. We've been watching that too.
I like
that show. It's good. It's like I see what they're trying to do. It could work. It takes a lot of it's like for adults. Like the humor is for Black adults. And I don't know if that's gonna lead to it staying around for long. But it's basically like Black people in LA, late 20s.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
Yeah.
I keep seeing it advertised everywhere.
It's good. And then the last thing we've been watching is How I Met Your Father, with Hilary Duff, an old girl she's in Grownish. Both of them have some nice bodies, and I never looked at their bodies.
Hilary Duff got a body, okay?
I never looked at it. I was like, wow.
Yeah, she got a fucking body.
I was like, wow. I was like, you've been hiding all this? Or maybe I just don't. I don't be looking at white women like that, so maybe that's my fault. I never noticed she had a body. Like,
you know what you should watch? Sorry, I just thought of it. Love Life.
It's on my list on HBO.
Watch it. Season 2 is really good.
People told me to watch season 2. They said I don't need to watch season 1. So,
yeah, because I don't think you really give a fuck about season 1. Season 2 got the Black people.
Yeah, that's I saw the Black dude, and I was like, oh, I might watch this.
But if you plan on watching season 1, watch it first. Don't do season 2, then season 1, because then you're gonna be disappointed. Watch.
I'm probably just gonna go straight to season 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been watching a lot of like those type of things that's on TV. I haven't watched Euphoria season 2. I still haven't finished Insecure because thanks to you Negroes on the internet are spoiling everything. Well, everything. Yep. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna let a couple episodes build, then I can watch them back to back to back. Niggas already spoiled it.
Can't do that.
They spoiled it. It's like, yo, what? Why? Can't. But let us know what y'all been listening to, what y'all been watching.
I'm all like, if you have crime documentaries, please put me on.
Put us on some documentaries. Put us on some music. I love music, so y'all got some dope R&B artists that I ain't heard of, or if y'all dope artists on TikTok, you know, and y'all come across this video, just comment below, like check my music out. I always check y'all music out when y'all put that. Now, if you ain't dope, you're probably not getting a follow. But if you dope, I probably follow you back or follow you on the app. Yeah. So I might not come back to that comment of follow my music, but I'm gonna be following your music. And yeah, that's all we got. We out. Peace.